79, E.T. The
Oh,
Extraterrestrial with Drew
this
Barrymore.
this
Directed
one
by
I've
Steven Spielberg.
seen, but I barely remember it.
I
Like
remember.
it was a long time ago. Like I think the scene I remember is when E.T. makes the bike fly.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
remember the end, yeah.
Which started an entire recording company.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I don't remember a lot of this movie. I remember like not feeling like I remember watching it and feeling like but I don't remember like a lot about it. Also I was like young as hell at the time, so
I've seen.
I was into Dragon Ball Z and I was into Kamehameha, so probably ET flew right over my head.
I've seen it. I still remember it. It was I remember it with excruciatingly painful detail because, whoa, did we used to hire this movie? Whoa, God.
E.T. go home.
Phone home. E.T. phone home. Oh, God. The horrors, the images are coming back in my head. You know, some things that you repressed.
Hmm?
Yeah. They're all
This is a
coming to
repressed
the-
memory.
Yeah, this is a repressed memory.
So-
Wow.
So wait, does it mean that you don't think it deserves to be on this list?
No, it absolutely deserves to be on this list. I do agree with that. I'm just saying the way it's been overwatched. It was to the point where even I had to say, you know what, I'm gonna put it away, like in a fire.
So it was The Lion
forever.
King before The Lion King.
It was my brother with
Yeah.
Pokemon's first movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where you broke the cassette tape. Yeah.
Damn.
he broke it.
Yep. I'm watching it
Yeah.
over. Just rewind and play, you know.
But Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Okay, the first Pokemon movie is one of my
Okay, do you have a
Yeah,
favorite
it is.
moment, Develop?
favorite. Okay, funny moment was when E.T. was watching a film and then he made everybody at the school perform the things that are happening, and the poor child at 11 years old was kissing some girl.
Hey, E.T. Batu.
Hey,
Ewan,
like
was
this-
E.T. was did he? What was
Did
happening?
he just conduct an alien experiment on kids?
Yep.
I don't remember that. Holy.
Holy cow.
You see what I mean? Excruciating detail, the things you remember. He was getting sick. He started getting AIDS for some reason.
Okay.
Wait, was E.T. out there like take that?
E.T.
No.
was a puppet master, dog.
There were no 1,000 pounds of baby lotion.
Yeah, God. Oh,
Uh,
God.
Do you guys know if the actual alien was done with practical effects, like Jim
Yes.
Henson was
Yeah, it
involved,
Yes.
Lucas
or was
Arts,
it animatronic? Was it animatronics or was it like puppetry?
Animatronics.
Animatronics, yeah.
But I do know
I
Lucas
remember
Arts was
that.
heavily involved with this work.
Yep. Because this was before Jurassic Park. Definitely no CGI.
Same people that made Yoda, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's why, canonically speaking, the ET universe and the Star Wars universe are the same one. Fun fact: if you look carefully at the Senate floor, I believe in the Attack of the Clones, you'll see these aliens there delegating alongside with the other aliens in the Senate.
Yeah.
Which goes to say, which also goes to say that E.T. must have been at least strong in the Force, let alone whether he was a Jedi or not. We don't know, because the things he was doing were clearly Jedi-like.
But I'm saying he didn't leave the Force on Earth.
Like,
Come
on.
Do you know
Okay,
how many robberies I could have avoided because of you now? If I had a little force in me.
Do you know how many? Okay.
Tabella, one last question. Does it deserve to be higher or lower?
No, it's perfectly fine where it is. It could be lower actually, but since I haven't seen the other movies, I can't just say that this movie is a lot better than that other movie.
Right.
But
Okay.
I could say that it could take paces with The Exorcist, because The Exorcist had more cultural impact, I'd like to say.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
E.T. had a lot of rip-offs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people tried to do E.T. Like
That's
E.T.
true.
was so popular at some point that every monster in his kid movie.
Sci-fi.
Oh yeah,
Like
because
even Iron Giant, people were like, it's E.T. with a giant robot.
it's E.T. with a giant robot.
Yeah.
You're quite right. So maybe, yeah, it's okay where it is. Thank you.
But I think it. Yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, there was a whole series called The Adventures of Alan Strange, which kind of felt like E.T., even though I haven't watched it.
Oh wow, Alan Strange.
And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Okay, which one came first? E.T. or Doctor Who? Well, it had to be Doctor Who.
No,
Doctor
that's
Who.
because
It's like
Doctor Who
1970s.
was in black and white, bruh, when it
Yeah.
started.
But there's a lot of cultural
Yeah.
cross-pollination between the two genres, I like to think.
Oh no, definitely.
Probably even with the Twilight Zone as well, but it could be stretching it. I don't know.
Who remembers the Outer Limits?
There was the
I
Outer
do.
Limits as well, yeah.
Outer Limits was the greatest thing of all time when I was a kid, man.
Hey, every Friday, you
It
know,
rocked
shit.
my world, bro.
Hey, bruh. That thing I'd probably I'd watch like half the episodes and then just run like, this is too much.
And then there was Goosebumps. People were reading Goosebumps. Yeah, guys were old.
Okay,
but
that
anyway,
I
Zooks.
know.
I couldn't read Goosebumps, so I read Spooksville instead. It had better happy endings.
I didn't bother reading any of them, guys. If you don't know, one thing you need to know about me is that I'm the biggest chicken when it comes to scary movies. I will not watch them, and I think I learned the hard way because back in my youthful brave face at the tender age of 6, I watched the first Predator movie.
Wow. Okay, you must have been scarred for life.
Oh yes, because
Scary.
no, it's because I snuck in and watched it. My father's like, because you've watched it, you need to watch the whole movie now.
Oh no.
Because you're gonna continue with this movie in your head, and it's gonna keep you up all night.
Wow.
So now that you've watched a bit of it, you have to see it all.
You needed to see Dutch Schaefer beat the Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Nah, you wanted to see Carl Weathers and Arnie like just duke it out, like when they greet each other and we see their biceps, like, yo,
Hey,
what is
I
up?
didn't know that's where that meme
That's the
comes
greatest.
from.
That must be the greatest stab up ever, dog. Like what?
I'm
And
saying
the
that's
glowing
where that,
eyes.
I'm saying did he got his oil from their supplier? Because good God.
What the hell, guys? What is this? Are you guys making this
My
episode?
innocence.
Yeah, it's gonna be the biggest
Anyway.
diddler episode of all time.
Guys, this is a different show. Let's keep it pure for the innocent children.
Yeah, okay.
Save it for Friday. We can go debauchery on Friday. People expect this thing in a show called Nerdgasm. Here we're supposed to be
Please.
pure and innocent.
Anyway, Zuko, yo, did you watch this? What do you think?
I haven't watched this movie. I
Gasp.
meant to watch it, but I've seen references of it, so it is a classic in that terms because you've seen, for lack of a better word, spin-offs and rip-offs. That's the word I was looking for. You've seen rip-offs of it, so I think it's brilliant where it is, because yeah. Oh,
You know,
and the
it's
only thing
crazy.
actually I remember about this movie is Ludacris had it in one of his songs, and he was just like, "Man, you ET phone home, ET phone home." That's like it.
A ludicrous
I know
song.
the
Hey,
Chris.
Luda.
Okay. Done.
Yes.
I just wanted to
Guys,
say
what
something. It
happened to
seems like
Tyrese?
it seems like Spielberg's earlier works have been ripped off to shreds, bro. Jaws has been ripped off so many times. Even Jurassic Park, I think.
Jurassic
Sure,
Park was ripped off so badly that it started ripping itself off.
bro,
Yeah.
crazy. But anyway, Rob,
Yeah. I know it's one of the few Stephen King movies that Stephen King is still happy to watch. Thing is about Stephen King. Sorry, Steven Spielberg. Sorry, is that this man
yeah, I was surprised.
in his
I was like,
starting days?
If he wrote this, Stephen King, I was like, dog, how much that what was in your
Maybe
drugs?
he just had
went
kids
left,
or
bro.
something.
Hey,
Because
dog.
this seems like it's child friendly than his other stuff.
All the Mikes and
It
Stevens.
must have been his first work.
But anyway, my point is that Steven Spielberg was basically dropping bangers from the start, and his early stuff is definitely some of his best stuff. I think we also started to catch on to the formula later on, but most of his early stuff is stuff that kind of changed the game. This is one of them. Even what's that other one with the TV? Poltergeist, I think. Even that one was fire and like had an impact. Jaws, don't even get me started on that one. I could talk for an hour. So My favorite scene had to be the healing scene with the finger thing. I don't know why, but that was like really weird and gross to me, but also like cool. So that was my favorite.
I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my favorite scene. I think it probably deserves to be higher, but I think there's some good stuff still coming. So I'm just gonna leave it where it is right for now.
All right. I haven't watched it, but yeah, there are a lot of great scenes. I think one of the most memorable scene for me, apart from the ones that everybody else has mentioned, is when Drew Barrymore sees E.T. for the first time, because apparently she was actually surprised for real. You know, like back then when they used to not tell actors and actresses about certain scenes or what they're about to watch, or so that the reaction could be real. So when she saw E.T. for the first time and E.T. was also screaming, like that was like a candid moment. So that's why it's so iconic.
This is terrifying your actors.
Dude.
Was this punked with Ashton Kutcher?
Didn't they do the same thing with the newest It movie, where they made sure that they got to see Pennywise at the absolute last moment, so they could capture the genuine reaction.
And nowadays you'll get sued for that. You can't do that anymore. I'm surprised they got away with it.
You sign clauses.
For kids, there's no such thing.
For kids.